Leo. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you again for all your comments and support. I'm just overwhelmed by how great you guys are and how much you support me and my channel, and taking the time to write how things resonate exactly to you. It really validates what I'm doing. So thank you so much. As always, like, comment, subscribe for more Leo videos. Check your Leo playlist for a ton more videos like this. And the signs that support me the most, which has always been you, will always get extra readings as thanks. I'll write on the readings bonus readings so you know which ones they are in the playlist. So the first thing I want to say is I'm filming again. I just feel really an overwhelming feeling that I need to film for you right now. And when I was going to get things together, I like to make it bougie chic for you guys here, put a nice flower candle, whatever, to set the scene. And Spirit yelled at me and said, it doesn't matter. You don't need any of that. So just get to the message. Spirit just wanted me to just get here with just a plain table and just give you the message. No time to be wasted. So I'll just get into the reading for you. And as always, let me know if it resonates for you. What key messages do you have for Leo? Key messages for Leo, please, Spirit. Key messages for Leo, please. What are your key messages for Leo? Sun, moon, rising. Okay. So under the deck, this could be the one. So lots of messages came out for you here, Leo. So here with these 4 cards together, we have engagement, finances, and career. This could be the one in soulmate. And a very specific message came out with these cards, in that whatever you're doing right now, whatever career you're in, whatever your love situation is, it's going to change real fast. And it's going to come in hot and heavy, and it's going to kind of throw your life a little bit. Some of you might have a soulmate coming in that's someone you're going to marry, and you'll never have to work another day in your life, but you never even saw that in your life path. But that's what's coming for some of you. Also, just this feeling of you haven't met the person that's meant for you yet, or some of you are just meeting them now. But for some of you that are in a period of a toxic ex or a toxic relationship, that's not your person. The person that's meant for you is bigger and better than that person. And Spirit's just wanting you to keep an open mind. This is really positive. So I feel a lot of things with these cards. Again, I feel a really wealthy partner that you don't have to work anymore. Your partner supports you, but it's a really loving, healthy, perfect relationship and engagement, and a lot of travel and peace with this person. For others of you, I feel soul is standing out on the soulmate card with finances and career. So your soul's purpose is to do something totally different, is what I'm getting with this. So if you are a librarian, but your soul purpose could be to invent something or something like that. Someone here has a really strong purpose on earth. They could be doing something that no one else can do, inventing something, starting a business, writing a book, something that you're not easily replaceable. You're one of a kind, and that's what you should be doing. And it's going to open up for you. And all this stuff that's opening up for you, all these changes in your life, are because of this toxic ex and toxic people that you let go. These people, it depends, again, how soon you are in this breakup or this loss of friendship. if you're still in the sad phases, I'm very sorry, and it's very hard, and I understand, and you need time to heal and all that. But if you're already past that, a lot of you are in the stage you just look at it and it is so clear to you why you met this person, why this happened, why like this person changed you. For some of you, they made you spiritual. For some of you, they made you change your entire personality. You could have just been like a meek, miserable people pleaser type, and this was the last person that screwed you over, and it just threw you over the edge, and you're like, I am done. I'm actually putting myself first now. Totally change your entire personality and everything about your life, and unlocked all these positive things for you. So you do have that person to thank. And I feel like a lot of you are looking back and just thinking like, wow, I did meet this person for a reason. And as painful as it was and as hard as it was, I understand now. It's just like this peaceful understanding. It doesn't mean you forgive the person. It doesn't mean that you forget them. It doesn't mean that you are okay with what they did or you're completely over it or whatever. It's just that you understand that this had to happen. And you understand that they made your life a living hell, I'm sorry to say. But now, if you're past that, you're also now living your highest life. Some of you have never lived like this before. You never appreciated everything you saw. You never tasted every flavor of food, saw every flower, saw the beauty in everything. You're so relaxed. Things don't bother you. Traffic, annoying people, whatever. You just don't care. No one can get a rise out of you anymore. You're at peace. And your life would have still been that kind of low vibrational way of living that you were living if you didn't meet them and it didn't trigger this change. So I feel like that's a huge message for someone out there. And when I picked up this deck, Spirit said, just don't have any set limitations on yourself. Don't limit when you're going to be married, who you're going to marry, what type of person you're going to marry, what type of job you're going to do. Have no limits and just be open, because all this stuff could be very different. Like I said, you could change your career 360, like something not even related, but that's what you're meant to do. So don't let it scare you. That was another message for someone. Any more messages for Leo, please? Leo, sun, moon, rising. Leo, sun, moon, rising. Oh, too many. Just a few cards, please, Spirit. Leo, sun, moon, rising. Too many cards. Just a few more cards. Leo, sun, moon. Okay. So milk and honey's on the bottom of the deck, and I don't know if this is true. It just came to mind. I don't know if back in the old days, milk and honey, like how you earn your milk and honey was what job you had. I don't know. Comment down below. That's just what came to mind. So again, about the job for someone, it's just like you end up being a multi-billionaire in a totally different career path, doing something that nobody else can do. You're irreplaceable and you're so happy, but your milk and honey was to be a teacher 20 years ago. Like, it's just something like that. It just keeps coming up. Clean it up. Truth be told. Imagine, loyal heart, and blessed. So again, these messages are just saying double confirmation of what I was saying. So you have been loyal, good, kind, loving. You loved people that didn't even deserve it. And what I just heard was you love people so deep, they've never felt love like that. Like if you're dealing with people that had kind of a dark past, they've never felt so loved as when they were with you, even if it was just for like a date or 2 dates or something like that. It's a very significant message. And anyways, you just showed a lot of love, compassion, loyalty to people who did not deserve it. You showed it to everybody in the past, and it really got you burned. But because you did all that, you're going to be blessed now. You're receiving good karma. You're going to be a star for some of you. There's stars here. You're kind of like floating in life now. Like the hard part is over. You're just ready to float and coast now, Leo. And this card imagines in the middle. So again, don't close yourself off. Things are coming that you can't even imagine. A path for you is completely different. Like, I was actually just talking to my mom the other day, and we're talking on the phone, and I just said, wow, my life is so different than what I planned it or expected it to be. And she's like, mine too. It never turned out remotely what I thought it would. And that's kind of like the whole theme of this reading. And then with release your ex and codependency, again, we have clean it up and truth be told. So clean it up, and that a specific message for somebody as well, to let go of things that don't serve, let go of people, relationships, grudges, jobs, past ways of thinking, items, actually physically cleaning your home and decluttering. Sell stuff. You'd be surprised you could get a lot of money for it. You don't need all this stuff. That's a specific message for someone too. But it's just a time of cleansing, releasing, whether you want to or not. And this truth be told over this release your ex and stuff. Again, I feel like a lot of you that are way past this, what happened, now you see the truth of why it happened, and you understand and accept it. And you understand that you wouldn't be as happy as you are now if it didn't happen. And also with this clean it up, codependency and truth be told, be truthful with yourself. If you have some codependency issues you need to work through, whether it's doing therapy or letting something go, an addiction, a way of being, items, hoarding, I don't know, something, someone is just so close to releasing something, but they're still holding on to it. And Spirit is just saying, be truthful to yourself. Is this what you want? Does it serve you? Has it served you in your life? Do you want to keep living this way? And if the answer is no to all of it, let it go. Now's a big time for release for you. Any more messages for Leo, please? Leo, sun, moon, rising. What messages do you have for Leo? What key messages do you have for Leo? What key messages do you have for Leo? Okay. So under the deck, you're very close to achieving your goal. And I feel like that's, like I said, with the codependency for some of you. Others of you, it's a business. Others of you, it's some form of healing or change that you're doing. Wow. So lots of messages came out here again, Leo. So we have believe in the impossible over blessed and soulmate and the financial and career stuff. A fiery climax approaches. You're very close to achieving your goal. So again, I just feel like you've gained a lot of momentum. You've gained a lot of good karma. Things happen when the time is meant to happen, and your time is now. It's like fast approaching. And it's going to go really, really fast and really intense and take you to places you never even dreamed that you could go. And that's why we're getting step out of your comfort zone, be bold to make the first move, show the world the real you, and your energy is gaining momentum. So again, with not giving up, continuing what you're doing, being more yourself. True self is very attractive is what I'm feeling. So some of you might hide parts of yourself, like skills that you have or hobbies that you have, or you hide behind something because you don't want people to see who you really are. Like you might be really into like gardening or plants or art or something, and you don't tell anyone that about you. But if you just actually show people who you are, things are just going to explode for you, because who you are is actually really attractive and endearing. But for whatever reason, a lot of you just want to kind of numb yourself down to society to blend in more, but you never should, because you never were meant to blend in. Someone here is meant for something big that only you can do. Other people can't do it. So it's not even like a competition thing. And that's why it could have taken time. Some of you could be 30, 31, 45, 80, 19, 21. I'm hearing all different ages, 27. and you feel like your whole life, like I said, you were living it one way, and now it's just turning to something so different you could never imagine, but it's going to be amazing though. It could even be like you're a celebrity, or you win the lotto, or you're a celebrity on social media, like something like that. Like it's just extreme fame and wealth and love as well. And some of you, it's just love, and then the person that you're attracting has all that, so they bring you all into it. But anyways, then we have communication is key, and nothing is yet set in stone. And this landed over your release your ex and honeymoon here. So your ex though could be an actual ex, could be like a job, like when you leave your job to do your full journey of what you're supposed to be doing, you really take off in your old job's like, shoot, we should have like paid her like double to keep her. You know what I mean? Something like that. Just basically people are watching you, people are staring at you, people are stalking you. They might have fake accounts and stuff like that. And they all think that somehow they can get a piece of what you have, or they're entitled to something, or nothing's set in stone. Like you could someday come back together, but I don't think any of you even care. Like this is where your reading ends for me. This is all about you, and this is just somebody else's energy that's floating around you, kind of like a gnat or something. Like they're just like in your ear around you, and you just can't get them gone. Like just let go of me, you know? But this person still thinks they have a chance with you. And this is another message for someone. If this is your stuff taking off, there's someone around you. This is another specific message for someone. If this is your reading and something takes off for you and you become really famous or something, there's someone really close to you that is really nasty, and they feel like they're entitled to what you have, but they didn't do anything for it. Like you did all the work, but they want to receive. And Spirit saying you don't have to give anything to anyone. What's given to you was your blessings, and other people can earn their own, is what Spirit was saying. That's really harsh, but any more messages for Leo, please? Any more messages for Leo, sun, moon, rising? Leo, sun, moon, rising. Leo, sun, moon, rising. Any more messages for Leo, sun, moon? Thank you. And under the deck, we have these two together, actually. So the snake and Cupid's arrow. So again, a snaky X, I feel like, with these two cards together. I just feel like you're being watched. There's people around you. Like I said, you could, when you hit it big, people are going to think they're entitled to your wealth when they're not at all. Exes are going to fly back. Friends, people are just watching you and thinking they have chances, or something's going to be brought back together, but it's actually not. You're going in a totally different direction and you don't care, is what I feel for some of you. But some of you might take them back or think about it, but it's just the last thing on your mind. With all the good you have going on here, this is like being tipped off the end of your read. Like it's barely at the end. It has like a little spot there. But again, I have to read what comes through, right? Even if we don't want to hear about this, it's what's there. The messages just are what they are. Abundance, separation, healing heart, hand of cards, coffin, addiction. Okay, so lots of messages here. These two have to be switched, actually. So with these cards here, again, I'm feeling over here abundance and coffin. So endings bring new beginnings. So that's exactly what I felt in the beginning. All the bad things and bad people, the hard lessons that you had to learn brought you to this point. And if they never happened, you would never be at this point. So you kind of have to be grateful for them in a way. But they are over, and the closing of those things opened room for more, and also earned you a lot of good karma, a good grace with Spirit, because you do a lot of Spirit's work for some of you. You're healers, you're empaths, you give to people, you love people that don't even deserve it at your own detriment, and that's like selfless. You know what I mean? Like it's selfless. So you really build up a lot of abundance and a lot of earnings, both fortune and in love and friendship and everything else. You're very favored at this time. You're blessed, abundant. Like I'm really feeling like a huge incline in your finances and career and love life, almost all three together, which is amazing. And Hand of Cards. So what I'm getting with this, take a chance, risk, options, be strategic, not showing hand. So I'm feeling like this is going to be risky for you though. Change is a risk. Nothing, it's easy to stay where you are. It's easy to stay doing what you've always done, but to do something completely different is going to be risky, and you'll have to take a chance and be strategic, go about it smart. Don't broadcast it to everyone. There's such thing as like the evil eye and stuff. Like people get envious and then ruin your plans. So just kind of keep it inside and strategically move towards your goals. And again, this addiction's coming in too with the separation, the snake and healing heart. So I feel like this person in the past did some shady stuff to you because they had an addiction. Some of them could have had gambling, sex, drugs, alcohol, addiction. Also, we know they're not a very good person with the snake. So what they did, they could have done, like say for example, if they stole from you or something, they stole from you because they're an addict. Like there's other things at play. But again, you showed someone that was down in the dumps compassion, and that really brought you where you are today and all of the blessings that you're going to receive. So it all, and you already knew this, like even if this person didn't tell you, or they call and they try to, because this talking's here, they try to call and talk to you and tell you all this stuff, you already know it. You're intuitive. You already realize they think they have a chance. They think they can heal and make things better, but they're really starting to get stressed out as well. And I feel like the better you do, the better you look, the better you're doing, the more worried they get, because it's like they feel like you're moving on, you're going to find someone, you're so attractive, everybody's going to want you and stuff, and they're not wrong. So that's why I honestly feel like you're meeting someone new already, and you could already be in a relationship when this person comes, but that's okay. If it doesn't work out between you two, it doesn't work out, and at least you transformed each other's lives in more ways than you know. Any more messages for Leo, please? Any more messages for Leo? Sun, moon, rising. Leo, sun, moon, rising. Leo, sun, moon, rising. Leo, any more messages for Leo? Okay. So under the deck, we have the Two of Swords. So this is you in a nutshell. You learned from this person the hard way that you have to protect yourself. Not everyone's good. Not everyone has your best intentions at heart. You can't have such a youthful innocence to you, because people will just annihilate you in life. And that's what they've been doing. And this person showed you, don't give trust until it's earned. Don't believe everything you hear. Believe actions. All that type of stuff. Yep. Wow. Wow. These cards are amazing, Leo. These cards are literally amazing. Okay. So a whole story came out with these. It was really distracting, to be honest. So you in the past dealt with this sneaky, narcissistic, nasty person that keeps coming up into your energy. they couldn't make a decision about you. They couldn't commit to you. They couldn't make it work. They couldn't make the changes they had. They know they had to be better to be with you, but now they decide that they can, and they think there's some kind of opportunity that somehow they can fix this. They have severe clarity about who you are in their life. They feel like you're soulmates. They feel like you're meant to be together. You're their 10 of Cups. But the problem is they've already done so much and wasted so much time. I don't think it's going to work out for them. Like, I think they'll come back and they'll just get rejected because they had so many opportunity and they were so slow. And I just got really hot and sweaty. So I feel like they're really sweating this. They're really stressed out, anxious. They can feel that they're losing you, and it's like pushing them to action. I don't know what they're doing specifically, but they're planning something to try and heal this. But I feel like there's maybe 10% of you that'll like hear them out. The rest of them, you might hear them and just not even say anything, like just look at your phone and not even reply. And the rest of them, they're already blocked. So this person's done a lot of crap. So it's not going to be an easy comeback for them by any means. And I feel like this is very slim pickings to people that are willing to give this another shot. And the reason that you're not willing to give this another shot is because, like I said, this person taught you extremely hard lessons about overgiving, being naive, believing everything you hear, believing everyone's good, those types of lessons. You learn from this person that that's not true. You can't believe everything people tell you. You can't think everyone's good and all that stuff because it's just not true. And they've taught you to protect your energy, have your guard up, and actually have clarity in your decisions. Now you just know what you want. You're determined, you're stable, and you just assess and have clarity about what you want. And if there's clear action and stuff, you'll acknowledge it. But if not, you're out. Like, you are not playing around. These kind of people can't even get into your life. Like, if this person tried to just meet you right now, you'd never meet. Like, you'd never cross paths. Within 2 minutes of meeting them, you'd be like, ugh, you're full of shit, and bye. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not, they only met you when you were at a down patch too, for some of you. Anyways, this person put you in the 4 of Swords, 3 of Swords. They literally broke your heart, put you into depression, put you into recovery, deep ascending, like we had kept hearing. They made everything change in your life. They changed who you were. You turned into the 9 of Pentacles. You turned into a strong, independent, knowing what you want, no BS. You know your worth. You are just cutthroat these days. And that kind of an energy is like unstoppable. It's unstoppable in business, but also in love and life as well. Because ask and you shall receive is what I just heard. And you know exactly what you want, and you're asking for it, and you know how to ask for it, and you know how to manifest it. And you're looking really good these days as well, because self-worth looks really good, Leo. Self-love and self-worth looks really good. And this is your future with, like I said, the career coming off, the crazy passion project coming off, a soulmate, some sort of deep healing. You've changed. You're the happiest you've ever felt. You're the most carefree you've ever felt. Financial gain. So we have the Sun. So extreme happiness, joy, bliss. Also, the Sun's sticking out to me. So you could be going on vacation somewhere hot, sitting in the sun. The flowers are sticking out to me. So you could, like I said, be really wealthy, have a really fancy garden at your house, or in your home to be, I should say. The Star, so wish come true, everything you ever wished of, everything you ever dreamed of. I feel like when this person had you in your heartbreak stage, you would literally, like, I'm seeing someone here, and I'm getting choked up too. Someone on their pillow literally just bawling their eyes out, and their eyes are swollen from crying. And you just ask, why am I going through this? I'm such a nice person. Why do I have to go through this? All these questions. This is why. Because it had to change you so that you could get to this. 10 of Cups. So some kind of financial gain again. So either your job, passion project, a marriage, something's going to explode on somebody. Somebody's become an overnight celebrity or an overnight hit, or like if you're a singer and you release a song, it like blows up overnight. You're an empress. Like I said, you know your worth. You're so beautiful or handsome, whether you're a man or a woman. You look so good. You smell good. You're taken care of. You take care of yourself. So the more you love and take care of yourself, the better you look, right? Because it reflects to the outside world. And you're going to find your Two of Cups, which is your true match, your equal love that you've always wanted, your soulmate, your everything is coming for you. And once you meet them, you're not even going to remember anybody else. It's going to be so irrelevant to you. And I feel like this is all coming just around the corner for you, Leo. So it's super exciting. Thank you so much for listening. Another long reading. Love and light.